It's saying that there is either, depending on who is acting here, a fear of Trump himself, that they will be on the receiving end of a tirade from him, or a fear about the electorate. Republicans know they have to cobble together an electorate to continue to win elections. That includes the most hardcore, the most conspiracy theory believing part of Donald Trump's base, and they don't want to give that up. And they will act in a way that I believe actually violates federalism principles and the separation of power, at least threaten to do so, since they did not issue a subpoena. They will do that for the political gain. We have seen Republicans act in their political interests, even if it is not in the constitutional or the spirit of the Constitution. And I think that's what we're seeing happen here.
Joyce, you probably know this better than any one of us. If you take Kevin McCarthy's statement, if you look at Rand Paul saying the DA should be in jail, if you take a look at some of the other comments, the former president's own comments to protest, would that reach the threshold of intimidation? How do you think Alvin Bragg has been handling this? I mean, it would seem to me as an outsider that this does feel like they're trying to intimidate him.
Well, they're trying, but I doubt that Alvin Bragg, who has a lot of prosecutorial experience under his belt, feels particularly intimidated. And the reality is that if Jim Jordan or Kevin McCarthy or Rand Paul wants to set prosecutive priorities for the Manhattan DA's office, they should move to Manhattan and run for office. And when they're the district attorney, they can decide what cases get indicted. Until then, it's up for voters in Manhattan to decide whether they think Bragg is doing a good job. Congress has no business, and as Kim says, this violates federalism principles. Congress has no reason to try to engage in oversight of a duly elected district attorney in a state. They have no authority. Bragg knows that, and I suspect that he will, just let this one roll off his back and watch them make constitutional fools of themselves.